Hammond Report. This is John Hammond, the organ player and accordionist, and I'm back with my daily Hammond Report for Tuesday, October 6th of 2020. How is everybody doing out there? Can it get any crazier? Well, in the next month or so, you can be sure that it will get crazier. So, I'm tempted to talk about that. But instead, I want to try to calm everybody down with this tune of mine that I wrote in Paris, France, here with my band in the Ellington Room. I'm going to introduce the cats to you. But first, I want to thank everybody for joining me for a few minutes of your day for some of my music and stories. From left to right, that's Chuggy Carter on congas and percussion. He's playing the bongo drums right now. Sounding real good. We go way back. And on guitar, that's Joe Berger. We call him the Burgermeister. Tenor saxophonist is Todd Anderson. He's going to take a nice solo for you now. Ray Grappone on the drums. And myself, yours truly, John Hammond, at the 1959 Hammond B3 organ I've had for a long time. A special Leslie speaker. This room sounds real good. Todd was my teacher at Berklee College of Music before some of you were born, I'm sure. 1973. Yeah. I've been playing with Joe since 1986. So the story of this tune, in 1981, I flew to Paris, France, my very first trip to Europe. I worked and saved up and bought a ticket on the Air France Concorde jet and flew over there at supersonic speed. It was a 3 hours and 26-minute flight, and the very next day I went to a famous cafe near my hotel called Café Ardu Mago. And it's popular with the locals and with the tourists as well. And I was sitting at the little table outside, and the girl sitting next to me was named Lydia. And she was real sad. So in those days, I didn't have a portable organ. I had a little tiny Casio keyboard back at my hotel, and I wrote this little melody. My second day in Paris. I'm going to play some organ here for you. And I put it on my very first album. And Todd Anderson is on that album too. The name of the record is Late Rent. In fact, all the cats here on the bandstand are on that album in one tune or another. the original recording session I had done in the last studio where one of my great heroes of all time, John Lennon, had recorded. Intergalactic Studios, just up the street. Well, everybody, I want to wish you a very beautiful day and an even better one tomorrow. Everybody stay safe out there. Make sure you wear your masks in public. We're not out of the pandemic yet, but we'll get there. That's our sound check. Very nice, kids. I just want to say one last thing before I get out of here.
Well, thank you very much. That was our sound check, you know.
Bye-bye now. Come back tomorrow, everybody.
We're going to be fine. We're going to start officially in 5 minutes because...
Hammond Report. This is John Hammond, the organ player and accordionist, and I'm back with my daily Hammond Report for Wednesday, the 7th of October, 2020. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Well, it's a kind of a weird Wednesday once again. We're still in this pandemic, no question about it. And yesterday, when they announced Eddie Van Halen passed, that hit me like a ton of bricks. He was a really great guy. I got to see him play live just one time at the NAMM show. A very special evening over at Disneyland with Sam Kinison and a star-studded program of all great guitarists. I was there with Joe Berger, and he played his butt off. Pure joy when he picked up that guitar. So I want to mention that and keep the spirit, everybody. Yeah, that was Peter Cloman, tenor saxophone. I realized yesterday that Peter started playing with us about 10 years ago. Wow, time is going so fast. Joe Berger on the guitar right now. And I was flashing back on a few things after I heard about Eddie Van Halen. Joe and I were very honored to be guests aboard the MV Horizon cruise ship just about 30 years ago. And we went to Bermuda and had a really wonderful time. So I looked at the history of the ship, and it was in service until earlier this year. And then when the pandemic hit, the cruise company that had it went into reorganization, so it's come to the end of its life. But I was on that ship actually twice. I went out of New York to Bermuda, and from San Juan, Puerto Rico, through the Caribbean. Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm gonna play some organ for you. This is my tune called Get Back in the Groove. That's what we're all trying to do, the best we can. Well, as you know, the virus has come to the White House, and there's some very weird things being announced from there in the last, oh God, not just a few days, but a few years. So we're hoping for presto changeo pretty soon. Tonight I'll be tuned in for the big debate, the VPs, Kamala Harris, hopefully the next one, and Mike Pence behind a plexiglass screen, hopefully, because he's been in the mosh pit of the virus there at the White House, don't you know? We're going to do that in Salt Lake City. I've been through Salt Lake many times. I'm going to take you home with this one. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Get back in that groove. And have an even better one tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with another Hammond Report. I'm going to be doing one every day till this pandemic lifts. I want to mention that this is the Jazz Keller we're playing at. And they're back. And we hope to be back next year. Oh yeah. E flat 7/9 with an altered extension. I got it. All right. Dankeschön. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, everybody.
Dankeschön, everybody.
One last thing to say before I get out of here.
Yeah, boy. I tell you, these crazy times we're living in.
That's right.
We got time for one more, and we want to invite everybody to stick around because we want to party with you guys.
We want to party with you.
We do want to remind you, too.
But first I got to tell you, bye-bye now. Hammond Report. This is John Hammond, the organ player and accordionist, and I'm back with my daily Hammond Report for Thursday, October 8th of 2020. Thank you so kindly, folks, for joining me for a few minutes of your day for some more of my music and stories. I have a really, really special one here for you today.
Exactly 8 minutes.
We had 8 minutes.
We want to stop at precisely Sponsor's Tour because the neighbors, you know,
Yeah.
have been very cool to let us have live music here. Once again, give it up for Torsten and Frank for keeping the live music here in the
Torsten and Frank at the Auster Bar in Hamburg. I want to tell you about the cats on the band here with me.
Okay, we're going to do a thing called Cooking at the Auster Bar.
We're going to give you everything here, everything we got.
Cooking at the Auster Bar.
I was so lucky to play with these cats. This was one of my musical high points. And more than that, even so, because the middle horn player, Lutz Buchner, who is my dear friend, I got to play with him for 20 years when I was so lucky to meet him in Hamburg when I was living there. And we lost him at only 47 years old. There's just so much joy in this playing here. Like I said yesterday about Eddie Van Halen, every time he picked up the guitar, you could just see the joy of him playing. And Lutz was like that with the saxophone. And those were his brothers from other mothers flanking him there, the Fite Felsch on alto saxophone, and Michael Leuschner, great trumpet player. It was a dream of mine to play with the NDR Big Band. That never did happen, but these are the frontline cats from the NDR Big Band. Yeah, look. Let you enjoy his playing here. Yeah. Out of sight. He's a master musician, let me tell you. I was having so much fun playing with these cats. Heinz Liesche is on the drums, my main man in Hamburg for so many years, and Joe Berger, the Burgermeister, Fite Felsch. Whoa. Burgermeister. Oh yeah. Play some organ for ya. Heinz Liesche on the drums. Nice. I want to give a special shout out to Nikolai Deitch. Nikolai Deitch, great young drummer. And he operated the camera for us this night. Thank you, Nikolai. Dankeschön. Check him out. Taking it home, everybody. Oh, yeah. Last night was unbelievable, too. I can't get out of here before I mention that the Flyers stole the show. Oh, God, I miss Lutz so much, man. Oh, God. What a night this was. I'm going to be doing a Hammond Report every day till this pandemic finishes up. Heinz, be sure and join me again tomorrow.
The great musical director, trumpet, flugelhorn, one of my heroes, Michael Leuschner.
Michael Leuschner.
Jackson. But he's the main man on the alto saxophone. Give it up for Fite Phelps. Yeah, man.
Fite. Wow.
Yeah. Aus Bremen. This guy was my favorite musicians in the world. He's right here. I'll give it up for Lutz Biffner. All right, Lutz. Yeah,
Man, Lutz. I met his parents. They're beautiful. Miss him a lot. Joe Berger, the Burgermeister.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Dankeschön. My name's John Hammond, folks. I'll be back tomorrow.
We gotta be cool, you know? Because one time me and Lutz were on the radio, and the window was open, and the police eye came, so they already know me, you know?
That's right.
But everybody, you know, if you come to New York or San Francisco, hammondcast.com, shoot me an email. You can get my phone number there. I'll take you to Starbucks. I got a gold card. Don't even worry about it, you know? All right. Thanks a lot. Hang out, man, because the Ulster Bar is open, man. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hammondcast.com. I just want to say one last thing before I get out of here, and that is, bye-bye now. It's the Hammond Report. This is John Hammond, the organ player and accordionist, and I'm checking in once again for my daily Hammond Report from Pandemic Quarantino on Friday, the 8th of October, 2020. Yeah, how's everybody doing out there? Has it been a crazy enough week for you? Well, as they say, thanks God it's Friday, TGIF. I'm looking forward to the weekend. But it has been a wild week in the news, and I just about had it, you know. Get into some music here. This is actually recorded off my friend Drew Butkosi's Skyline Jazz. He's a co-broadcaster on MCTV, where we started out, and I'm still on cable TV, and I will be on late tonight. Ooh, this guy's having a hard time. Look out. Yeah. Drew's the only cat who calls me Johnny Hammond. Here he is.
Skyline Jazz. Well, there you have it. A little music from Johnny Hammond and friends. Of course, we heard Johnny there on the B3, along with Todd Anderson on the sax and Barry Finnerty on guitar.
Thank you, Drew.
Real nice music. They call it the Late Ren Sessions, and that one is titled James and Wes. Johnny Hammond here at Skyline Jazz. Well, 25 minutes
been a
after
long
the hour
time
of 4 o'clock.
since I saw Drew. He was last sighted in Cape
I'm Drew
May,
Butkosy, sitting in with you.
I'd like to
New
once
Jersey.
again remind you that you have been watching and listening to the sights and sounds of the John
John
Hammond
Hammond
Show.
Don't you know? And we'll be on tonight at 1:30 in the morning,
Backbeat Productions
Eastern Standard
in the
Time.
heart of New York City.
My
Would
same
like to
old
thank
time
you for
slot.
tuning us in. I'm going to leave you now with a little bit more of that late rent.
Streaming all over the world as well.
This is John Hammond.
I'll take you home today
Bye now,
with a
everybody.
little bit of my theme song, Late Rent, and a little dialogue I
This
had
has
with
been
my
Backbeat Production Special,
landlord,
featuring music of Barry Finnerty and the John Hammond
Mr.
Late Rent
Lebarsky.
Sessions.
in his honor.
Video
He
by
was a beautiful
Lori.
cat.
The John Hammond
I was
Show.
always a little late with the
a
rent, but he
Backbeat Production.
liked me, you know. He always to tell me, "We'll work with you, Mr. Hammond." I hope everybody that your rent will not be late.
I had it. I'll get it. You know, I got this car in consignment over here. And somebody paid me with this here out-of-state check. It only takes 10 days to clear. You know I usually have it for you on the 1st. Oh, late rent.
It's better than no rent.
It's better than no rent.
All right. I'm going to leave you with that, folks. This is John Hammond once again, wishing you a beautiful
Listen here,
weekend
man, you know you got nothing to worry
and
about.
reminding you, wear
Here,
your
take
mask
my
when you
ring.
go out in public so we can be
Take my-
talking to
It's
you
a $500 suit.
and not about you the next time around.
Let me take the shirt right off my back for you. $95 silk shirt. Everything's under control. You know I had it for you last week. Listen, I'm working down the street at the lounge every Tuesday and Wednesday night.
75 bucks a night. Yeah. One last thing before I get out of here, folks. I just
Know
want
me
to
a
say
long
to
time.
you,
You know I ain't going nowhere.
bye-bye now.